Hello, welcome to Guided TV. Today we'll be looking at local relevance news judgment. EN. Is it judgment? Kuma judge. What they are looking is this. The first one is the title. Is any of this, does it contain anything related to this? In either in name, landmark, address, company, organizations, or sport team. Outside any of this, even if it is in the snippet as an event, then it is no. So most time you look at the snippet. When you look at the snippet might give you an insight to the location, or you click here and you see the content, then you see maybe the location and the rest inside. So this one is talking about Auckland shooting. The snippet is talking about shooting also. Why this one is a shootout on Tuesday night in Blair. So all of them are talking about shooting. So this is good, this is good, this is good. Now, if it is, look at this. They say why you choose no for above all three questions. The collocation is not included in the locations mentioned in the article. Yeah, if the locations are not here, but what they are important. However, if the location is included here but it's not important, unimportant, then here will become bad. I think we'll see other questions as we move on. Good. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel to encourage us in making more videos, and you also have to share all these videos. Also, you can join our social media platforms via the link in the description box. This is what Los Angeles, CA. There's Lake Rumor. Netbit. So let's see what is happening here because there's no loss change. Also, this one's also talking about what athletics sniff Lake Rumor trade. So it's Lake Rumor is already in the snippet. But what is Lake Rumor? Okay. Lake Rumor, I think this is a team. Lake trade targets care living remains with the net. So I think if you want to check the location of a team or any, if you want to see the location, if it's there, just highlight, do your this in type maybe part of it. Most times the first thing you just come check. Los Angeles is not here, but we need to know this Lake Rumor. Where are they from? The location of the place, so you just click here. This is qualification. You have to do everything possible to get what you want. Now, okay, there's Los Angeles here already. So, Lake Los Angeles Lakers. I think Los Angeles owns this club. So here is a yes because the team there's a sport team here. Lake Rumor. There's a rumors there. Net beat writer provides latest intel on their sport team. We are not much of a sport. So since here is the lake is also here, is tilt to Los Angeles, we should say yes. Then this one is say what? The athletic Alex Clifford discussed the latest center on the possibility of Lakers trade targets leave remaining with the net. So I think they are talking about the same thing here. Okay, this is a nice one. We have to, as we move, we'll be learning all of them out. We no need to be explaining and living. This one is talking about parenting help protect against several COVID crisis study finds. So there's nothing suggest anything that sorry, no landmark, no name of anything mentioned there. So this is just an event. Now this one is talking about Your child snooty nose is annoying. Think okay, yeah, there's California. Snooty nose is not, but we have its suspicion. Young sergeant may help in. So they are talking about the same event here, but the name here, California, is written here, of Northern California. Now here, what do I say? Your child sniff nose is also the same thing. They are talking about the same thing here. Suspicion. Young sergeant may have failed. So I think good. Now this is what Mascot State. Public school enrollment fall in mass. I mean, what are they talking? Mass what? Good. Enrollment in is it Massachusetts? Right. Me, I'm an Igala man. There are some certain things I have not been trained to understand to pronounce. I am not even good generally on English language that much. I'm not strong. I'm a native Igala man. So now the name here, I think this abbreviation here is this Massachusetts, how they call it. So it's yes. I think enrollment in public school, I think they are the same thing, yes. Enrollment in Massachusetts public school falling in 14 parents, I think it's yes. Good. Now San Diego CA. Now this is San Diego CA. Since CA is California. Luquena picked five scholars in his first whatever I thought in Arizona. So this team here, this Diamond Backs is in Arizona. Arizona is in Phoenix, I guess. Arizona is in Phoenix. There are ways we need to check if this name for non-US citizens. There, you have to be checking all these things. Okay, I based in Phoenix, so automatically this team is not Santiago. Return from injury list for win over Padres. This Padres becomes where is Padres? Look at what we need to check win following the Diamondbacks 8-3 win over San Diego in which is I think this Padres here is let's see. We have to be doing our cross checking. I think that is a team. Where is that team located? Then this team, since we have Santiago here, but we have to qualify over Padres, and they are talking about coming back from what Santiago. So I think it is mentioned this team, this Padres is a team. Let's see. Let me don't waste our time. You have to check that on your body. The snippet, everything I hear. If you read through them, you get what you want. But this team is not in Santiago. This team also is in Santiago, which is where they are coming from. Yeah. Now this one says what? Local pitch 5 blah blah blah. The name is not mentioned here, so yes, no. And here's what? Local Weaver walked away from the successful return outing Wednesday with this thing. So and this what do I call it? The title here does not suggest anything Luca Weaver. Why this whole content here is talking about Luca Weaver? From what you are seeing, he could do. So I think this is a no. It's a no. San Diego is not the only country mentioned in the article. Santiago is an important reason. So other locations. Let's see. Network. Don't do this to me. Good. Now you read why they are like that on your own. I just want us to be fast and leave this place. Meanwhile, I understand. At the end of the tutorial, so we'll have to give you a rundown so we'll get reminded. This one is Union City GA. One man dead after accident fire and destroy Union City Hall. Union City GA. God, I think the name is here. This one is yes. Union City, a man had died after home in Union City caught fire. I think yes. Now this is what? Eagle Cubic Casting Strong make a list of this best in 5 free agent entry. What does this mean? Let's see. The Eagles have several players to watch. Okay, so this Eagle is a name of a team. Which team? The Eagle have several players to watch entering camp, but one of the Rocky back the casting strong and everything successfully quarterback, but his nil may prevent the former Nevada star. Okay, Kazan is a name of a person. Strong has all the intangible to be a successful blah 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 setback. May prevent the former Nevada. That means this eagle is not in Nevada state. So here is bad. Now the Nevada star, Nevada is mentioned here. So it was a former Nevada player from a team in Nevada. So here becomes yes. Then this one now is talking about what? The Eagle have players to watch entering this. Now the Eagle is not an important whatever you call it. Nevada is more important. It's included. It's not included in the location mentioned in the article. Nevada is an important. So this one take premise. So I say no because this Eagle is not a team here. If you read through Nevada from developed with strong and the Philadelphia GM, however, Harvey Roseman. So I think this Eagle is not from since we have a former here. So I think it's different. Let's see. Good. You read it on your own. You have to monitor your English. Read the English language very well. If you understand communication, all these things is a walkover. This one, several thunderstorms sweep through U.S. northeast. And now they are talking about connectors. U.S. northeast. There are a lot of states in the northeast. So I think this is northeast has a lot of. It's a region, but it is not a landmark or an address. So I think it is a no. It's not a landmark or an address. It's a very big area. Meanwhile, they say several thunderstorms sweep through U.S. northeast. Meanwhile, there is a state mentioned there. A state is inside the northeast. So the National Weather Service, I think this one is yes. The name is sorry. Once you just see the name, just forget click what you are clicking. Then this one says what? The National Weather Service on Thursday. I think this one is yes. Also the Connecticut is mentioned. Good. You have to read through this one. I've mentioned and I've explained it also. Now, this was New York City. The stock market is practically begging for a recession. Is ambiguous here? No. New York City is already here. Yes. This is saying New York City, New York CNN business. Wall Street has a serious case of recession break. Now, they have localized it down to Wall Street, and Wall Street is not an important, what do you call it? It's unimportant location, so you take it to be it's not included, or just choose any of this, yeah, to avoid too much right now. So I think once you see that the article is centered on something that is not the particular location, then I think it is a no. Good. Now this is New York Star. New York State governor, yes. New York State. New York is seeking for, yes. New York is seeking renewable energy, state third time offshore with wind solicitation. I think it is, yes. Good. I think you have qualified for this. We'll just give a run through, a rundown. One, the number three question, you have to be very careful. You should be talking about the topic specifically, not broadly. And if it is talking about another thing within the topic, it is bad. The location should be very important. The location should be important. The entity that is talking about is important. Then the number one question, it must be either location, a specific location, address, spot name, and whatever they write there. Events and ambiguous statements are not allowed. That is it. Please drop your comment, observation, and suggestion on this comment section. You can join our social media platform via the link below. Bye. Congratulations in advance.